Hello again, Bulldogs Nation, and welcome to Crawford County Van Buren High School 5A West basketball, and the Greenwood Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs on the road over here in the Badlands, other side of the river, taking on these Pointers and Lady Pointers. Tim Terry, we're glad to have you aboard here on Greenwood Sports Center if you're watching, and glad to have you aboard on the Fort Smith Media Group and the Sports Hog 103.5. Big game here, two big games tonight here at Claire Bates Arena. We're going to take a quick moment of silence, so y'all bear with me here. We'll do the national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now a moment of silence.
And now to sing our national anthem tonight is senior and now two-time All-State Choir member, Anna Noah.
All right, senior choir member here at Van Buren High School. Said she was a two-time All-Stater, so fantastic job with the national anthem. Ladies up first here, 16-8 Lady Pointers of Van Buren. They're 4-4 in conference. Lady Bulldogs are 18-4 overall, 7-1 in conference. Starting for Greenwood, usual suspects. Miss Anna Trusty, a senior. Brooklyn Woolsey, a senior. Heading to Henderson State, Izzy Smith, a junior who was fantastic last Friday at Greenwood, 13 assists, 15 points. Carly Sexton, who's heading to John Brown University, a senior. And Kyla Percy, the super sophomore, starting for the Lady Bulldogs. For the Van Buren Lady Pointers, it will be a sophomore of their own, a 6-foot Cameron Schmidt, number 3. Number 4 is Aspen Cone. She's a 5'3 junior. Number 5 is Vi Johnson, a 5'5 senior. Lillian Gilbert, a 5'3 junior, number 24, starting for Van Buren. And Sophie Gehrig, number 33. She's a 5'11 senior. Tonight's game being sponsored in part by our 3-point sponsors, Bishop Family Dentistry, Ronald Reagan Realty, Mossy Oak Properties, Freedom Roofing, and Farmers Bank. Our senior profile tonight will be Miss Brooklyn Woolsey. BMW is her nickname. She's a senior 4.0. She plays basketball. Favorite subject is math. Want to go to Henderson State and play basketball for the Lady Reddies. 22 and 23 state champ. She was all conference in basketball. Jennifer and James Woolsey are her parents. Favorite saying, you'll never get the tree unless you stay and water that ground. That was from Sadie. Sadie at Robertson Huff. Her favorite author is Jenny Allen, and her favorite artist is Chris Renzema. Brooklyn Woolsey, Stargirl Senior Spotlight tonight. Thanks to Ronald Reagan Realty for all their help. Greenwood Athletics. Well, we're ready to go. Greenwood's in the Road Navies. White numerals, white Greenwood across the front. Van Buren, home whites, Van Buren and green on the front. Green numerals front and back. Ball beat around, and the ball was tipped and kind of came straight back down, and we'll retoss. Mr. Tommy Kraft doing the honors. Van Buren controls the tip. That's Aspen Cone with it in the backcourt. Now Gilbert. Still hadn't got it across the timeline yet. Now into the front court they go. Left wing. Schmidt will penetrate. Spin and in for the sophomore, Cameron Schmidt. And now Greenwood on the other end in the front court. Woolsey comes off the right wing, kicks it out to Trusty up top of the key, back to Brooklyn left side. Around the perimeter to Smith, deep three from Izzy. In and out, wouldn't go. Offensive board, Piercy gathers, up off the window, good. The sophomore, no problem. 2-2. Nearly a steal in the backcourt there. Gilbert got it. Cone. Not quite an aggressive pass. They find Schmidt at the right elbow. Jumper not there. Rebound Woolsey. And Brooklyn wants to run with it. Gives it to Sexton. Up top, Smith. Izzy gets the signals from Mr. Clay Reeves. Piercy lets a three go left wing. It's off the mark. Rebounds Carly Sexton. Offensive glass weapon. Ball's loose. Cone with the steal, though. Sexton, an ill-advised kick-out pass, and Cone goes the distance. Layup not there. Rebound Woolsey. Ahead to Trusty. Snowbirding a bit. She'll go hard to the basket. Got cut, no call. Missed the shot. Wow. And now in the backcourt, here's Gilbert now. Good defense on Trusty there. Feed down low to Goring. She'll kick it to Vi Johnson. Right wing three, not there. And, whoa, Piercy got shoved in the back by Schmidt. No call. They're going to let him play. Until that, now first foul of the game is on Izzy Smith. Wow. Well, already some high drama here. We've played a minute 45 seconds. 2-2. Free throws coming for Cameron Schmidt. She is a 6-foot sophomore, and the first one rattles home good. One more for Schmidt. The neon yellow Nikes on. Beautiful. And in and out, Piercy with the rebound. Her second board, she'll push across the timeline. Smith now right wing. Trusty up top, thought about a three. Puts it on the floor now, dribbles to the left wing, hands it to Piercy. They swap spots. Kyla to Smith. Into the key. Sexton, 17-footer left wing, in and out, wouldn't go. Gilbert with the rebound. She'll find Johnson for Van Buren. Nearly had it stolen by Trusty. She'll hand it off back to Gilbert, and Woolsey slaps it out of bounds. 3-2, Van Buren leads. Clay Reeves, the professor, running the show on the sidelines for the Lady Bulldogs, his 21st season. 7 championships here at Greenwood, 10 overall. 804 career wins, sweet Moses. Ball goes inside to Gearing. She'll kick it to Johnson. 3-ball right wings off the mark. Trusty high for the rebound for Greenwood. She wants to run. Across the timeline with her dribble to Woolsey. Right wing, she'll penetrate to the right elbow. Kick it to Smith, left wing. Pump fakes all the way to the basket, off the window, not there. Sexton, another offensive board. Out to Trusty. 16-foot floater, not there. Rebound, Van Buren. And the ball slapped out of bounds by Trusty. It'll stay with the Lady Pointers. First substitution of the game is 32, J.C. Odom in for the Lady Pointers. She will get Sophie Gearing. They break the press. Schmidt has it, top of the key. Nearly lost it. Skips it over to Cone. Quick three on the way is no good. Rebound, Izzy Smith. She wants to push. Down the middle of the floor. Right side of the lane, a block. Oh, my goodness, they call a charge on Izzy Smith, her second. Wow. 2 fouls on her, 2 team fouls. Tough one there. And here comes Van Buren the other way. Cone tries to split the double team, and this one's on Brooklyn Woolsey. 3rd team foul. Clay's going to go down and have a talk with the official. It's called all 3 fouls, one guy. Lazy pass stolen by Piercy. She'll go the other way, leave it for Trusty up off the window. Good. A steal and an assist. Trusty's first basket. Greenwood leads 4-3. First lead of the game. Here comes Gilbert now. She's got it in the front court. Greenwood just unbelievable in this 1-3-1 zone. Odom fed down low to Johnson. Shot won't go. Rebound is off of Greenwood. It'll stay with Van Buren. Michael Kinney, the head coach for the Lady Pointers. Up off the bench comes another sub. That's number 2, Hope Odom. Yeah, that's right. He said Hope Aiden, so I guess the O's sound like an A. We'll go with Aiden. Johnson gets the inbounds to Schmidt, top of the key. And Trusty nearly stole it from her, pushed her back to the jump circle. Back to Johnson, out on the floor left side. Down low to Schmidt, little give and go look. She put a forearm into Smith. That's going to be Izzy's 3rd foul. I kind of thought she was giving her the, no, they called on 24, Sexton, who came over there. So the 4th team foul. And here's Schmidt back to the line. She's 1 out of 2. First one's good. We're tied at 4:19 to play, first period. Claire Bates Gymnasium, fantastic facility. Van Buren leading 5-4. Here comes Izzy Smith for the Lady Bulldogs. Piercy now, right wing. Try to feed it down low to Trusty and had it knocked away, but they say if she knocked it out of bounds, so it'll go to Van Buren. Schmidt inbound to Aiden, back to Schmidt. And try to force it down the floor. Smith in there with her 2 fouls, dangerous. Trusty now harassing Aiden and off her own leg. Goes to Greenwood. Good defense. Sexton inbounds to Smith. Under 4 minutes now. Lady Bulldogs down 5-4. Clay up saying let's go against this man-to-man defense. Sexton all alone up top, 3 ball. Wouldn't go. Rebound, bait, top, tapped around Trusty. I think Sexton would have got that, but Trusty with one more little tap trying to keep it alive ends up in Odom's hands. And now Aiden back to Odom, right wing. Try to feed down low to Schmidt. Into the double team and a foul call. It's on Woolsey, her second. So Woolsey and Schmidt in early foul trouble. And that's going to send Schmidt back to the line. They're in the double bonus already. 5th team foul with 3:29 to go in the first period. This is going to be a long night on the road in Van Buren. First one's on the way and off the back iron, no good. One more for Cameron Schmidt, the 6-foot sophomore. Good player. And that one rattles in and out. Trusty with the rebound. She wants to push. Her second board finds Smith, left wing, towards the basket and threw it off of Odom's foot. It'll stay with Greenwood. She tried to dribble in and kick it to the right corner, but nothing was home. Sexton will inbound. Got it into Woolsey, deep left corner. Pump fakes and a travel call. Shuffle the feet a bit, evidently. 5-4 Van Buren. Here's Aiden. Well, Smith tried to get in the passing lane, knocked it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Pointers. Almost put that in the AD's lap, Mr. Drew Cone. Schmidt will inbound. Nobody home. Finally finds Odom and nearly went back court. Johnson tries the left baseline, shot up, lost the handle. Aiden comes up with a loose ball. Cone will let a 3 go from the left wing. It's off the glass, not good. Piercy with her 3rd rebound. And Kyla down the middle of the floor. All the way to the basket. She's cross-checked. And it'll be 2 shots coming. This one's on number 3. First foul on the Lady Pointers. It's on Schmidt, her first. And Piercy will toe the line for a pair of free throws. 2:57 to go. 5-4 Van Buren. That one's short. One more for the sophomore. He was 0-4 at Mountain Home the last time we got beat up there. Hadn't missed many since then. That one, second one's in. We're tied at 5. Trusty, top of this press, working on Schmidt. She's in the front court. Now Aiden Deep three in the corner from Odom is an air ball and off of off of Van Buren. I'll give Woolsey the rebound. She was in the vicinity. It's her second board. 5-5. Here comes Izzy Smith to Piercy out on the floor. Left side, if you will. Back to Smith in the left corner. Penetrating. Cross through. Double dribble. Yep. She should have went and scored. She had an open run to the lane. She's a little bit hesitant with the 2 fouls after that first charge was called earlier. A little bit hesitant going to the hole. Here's Aiden. Back to Schmidt. Trusty harassing her in the backcourt. She'll get it into the front court, and Piercy got in the passing lane. She comes out of there with the ball, but now Van Buren gets it back. Loose ball still on the floor. Cone away with it in the right corner. Odom. Now Schmidt in the lane. She'll go hard in the basket. Layup good. 7-5 Lady Pointers. 2 minutes left first period. Smith finds Trusty out on the floor. Anna, top of the key. Schmidt guarding her man-to-man. Now Woolsey finds Sexton. Carly crossover, stops and pops. 16-footer, nasty. I mean, nasty move from Carly. Sexton, we're tied at 7. Cone in a little trouble. Back to Schmidt. She lost the handle, but she'll gather it in the backcourt. Ahead it goes to Aiden. Aiden back to Cone. Tried to bounce it down low. Whoa, Izzy Smith tapped it away. Johnson got it, then Smith blocked her shot. Ahead to Trusty. Now Greenwood on the run. Woolsey to Smith. One more to Piercy. Thought about a 3. She traveled. No call. They go inside to Sexton. Up off the window. Good. 2 points for Sexton. Greenwood's largest lead now, 9-7. Schmidt in the backcourt crosses the timeline with a dribble and just threw it right to Piercy. Another steal. Kyla leaves it up ahead for Trusty. Up off the window. Good. 4 points for Trusty. Now the Lady Bulldogs up 11-7, and Coach Kenny needs a timeout. 1 minute and 2 seconds left in the first period. A 30-second timeout, and we will stay right here. Yeah. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast so far. Lady Bulldogs a little shaky early on. Lots of fouls. Of course, Smith with 2, Woolsey with 2. 5 team fouls, so Van Buren in the double bonus. They've only got the opportunity one time to use it, so Greenwood doing a good job once they got their 5th foul to not have any more fouls called and avoid this double bonus, which will reset at the end of the quarter. But Smith and Woolsey will have to be super careful with their foul trouble. All right, we're ready for action. Full court pressure, 3-quarter pressure, if you will. Extend the 1-3-1. Schmidt and Cone play catch in the back court. Cone trying to get it across. Barely did. Now Schmidt with it. Spins in the lane. Up off the window. Not there. Woolsey with the rebound. Here come the Lady Bulldogs. Her 3rd board. Ahead to Piercy. Couple dribbles off the window. Good. 5 points for Piercy. Brooklyn with an assist. And with 38 seconds, Lady Bulldogs up 6. Cone in the backcourt. Across the timeline. Into the front court. To the left corner, Johnson. She'll try to drive in. Little scoop shot not there. Battle for the rebound. That's off Izzy's foot, I believe. Yep, it was. Good job from Vi Johnson there to keep the play alive. Slapped it off of Smith's leg. Lady Pointers will inbound on the baseline. Left side of the lane. Vi Johnson will trigger. No, they're going to change it up. Cone will trigger now. Aspen Cone. Up off the bench for Greenwood, number 11, Jenna Honkala. First time we've seen her tonight. And for Greenwood, Journey Clements, the sophomore. Honkala, a junior. A couple of Mount Harmony Mafia members. For the Lady Pointers, number 22 came in, A.J. McDonald. And she's got it in the left corner. Here's Aiden with her dribble. Up top to Schmidt. Pump fake, tried to drive in. Ball stolen away. Can Sexton get it? No, it's loose. Carly still after it. Trusty out of there with it. I'm going to give Sexton the steal. Piercy ahead now on a wild pass from Trusty. She'll find Journey Clements. Now Sexton up top. 3 ball from Trusty. Wouldn't go. Honkala's follow with the buzzer. Good! Oh, baby! Jenna Honkala beats the buzzer. Gets the rebound and the points. And the Lady Bulldogs flex a little muscle there at the end of the and go on a 10-0 run. I believe it was 7-5 to finish the period. Greenwood 15, Van Buren 7. We'll take a timeout. It's Lady Bulldogs basketball on the Sports Hog 103.5. 30. We welcome you back to Clara Bates Arena. Greenwood's basketball leading 15-7 Lady Bulldogs. And Woolsey lets a three fly splash from the right wing. Oh, baby. All starters have scored now for Greenwood. Pressure in the backcourt. Honkel is out after that buzzer beater, and they bring the starter back in. Loose ball on the floor, ends up in Aiden's hands, and her shot wouldn't go. Woolsey with the rebound. Brooklyn wants to run with it. Her fourth board. Left it for Trusty. Nice bounce pass. Good. Up off the window with the left hand for the seniors. Dynamic duo, 20-7. We're on a 15-0 run. On the other end, it's in there to Johnson, or McDonald rather. Kicks it out to Aiden. And a three ball for Hope Aiden. On the other end, Piercy gets out ahead of the pack. And Coach Kenny needs a timeout. We've talked about how Clay has done this up-tempo quickly after a made basket, get the ball inbounded, go throw it the length of the floor, and the Lady Bulldogs have been working that to a T over the last 4 or 5 games. And obviously Coach Kenny has scouted that and told the girls, hey, we got to be ready for that, and caught them sleeping that time. And he had to call an immediate timeout. Tonight's game being brought to you in part by our N1 sponsors, Shelter Insurance, Mr. Jason Hill, Satellite Freight, MHAG, and Greenwood Collision. Appreciate all of our sponsors. Brooklyn Woolsey is our senior spotlight here for the girls' game. Appreciate Ronald Reagan Realty for sponsoring our senior spotlights. 22-10. Greenwood was down 7-5. And went on a 15-0 run. A three ball by Van Buren and then a basket by Greenwood there from Piercy, who's got 7 points now. 6 for Trusty, 3 ball for Woolsey. Honkler with a basket. I said all the starters have scored. Izzy has not scored yet. Van Buren's ball in the backcourt. They've got 3 timeouts left. Cone will push it across the timeline with her dribble. Weave through traffic into the front court now. Out on left side and stolen by Smith. Just a bad pass. And then Izzy's fouled in the backcourt. That was on 12. Brindley Henry, her first, team's first of the period. Here's Smith now. Gives it to Trusty. Anna will bring it up between the circles. They'll set up in a half-court set. Smith to Trusty. Right side, skip pass to Piercy. One more to Sexton. 3 ball from the corners off the mark. Sexton followed her with her long rebound. Smith hard in the basket, finds Woolsey in the right corner. She'll try the baseline. They work it around to Piercy, left wing, back up top to Sexton. She'll put it on the deck to the left side, and they'll reset in the half court. Here's Smith. Now Trusty's 3 from the right corner. Won't go. Ball off of Sexton. Woolsey had position, thought she was over their back, or they went over her back, but to no avail. Sexton snuck her third board in there and amongst that sequence. Here's Cone now quickly across the timeline and breaks the press. Greenwood leads by 12. Loose ball on the floor. Who's got it? Bodies fly. Jump ball. Piercy down there with A.J. McDonald, and it'll be Van Buren's basketball on the possession arrow. Schmidt will inbound over on the far sideline for the Lady Pointers. In the backcourt, it goes to A.J. McDonald. Back to Schmidt. There's Cone now, right wing. Trying to find the room around Trusty. You got to go way around him, long arms. And now Henry with it. Nearly had it stolen. She'll give it to Schmidt. Way out on the floor. Piercy fouls. Yep. He's got in there a little bit too tight. And that's going to be the first on Kyla Piercy. First team foul of the period. 22-10. Greenwood leads here on the road in Van Buren. 5A West action. Tim Terry with you. Glad to have you aboard here on a Tuesday afternoon. Tuesday night. Inbound to Cone. And Sexton swatted away. She's got the steal. And Carly wants to run. Ahead to Woolsey now, right wing. There's Izzy up top. She'll a couple of dribbles, find Trusty left wing. pump fake, 2 dribbles, floater, won't go. Battle for the board, Carly. Sexton, another rebound. Had it slapped away. That's her 4th board. It'll stay with Greenwood. And here comes Vi Johnson back in for the Lady Pointers. She'll give Aspen Cone a breather. Trusty got the inbounds right back to Sexton in the right corner. To Piercy now, right wing. Puts it on the deck, cut off, back to Sexton, skip it to Woolsey. Brooklyn's going to penetrate, little floater off the window, won't go, rebound, Van Buren. Aiden got it for the Lady Pointers, and she wants to push into the front court. Ran into Piercy, now Trusty double teams her out near midcourt. Lost the handle, Trusty trying to get it again, the ball was tipped, it goes in the backcourt. They're still pressuring her, Vi Johnson's got it now, and Piercy reaches in. Yep. Her 2nd foul, so that's 3 Greenwood players with 2 fouls now. Smith, Woolsey, and Piercy. 2nd team foul of the period, so it'll be Van Buren's ball, and Johnson will inbound over on the far sideline. 5:09 to go. Aiden gets it at the top of the key. Woolsey nearly fouled her. She'll flip it inside. Sexton knocked it away. Brooklyn's on the deck, jump ball. I'll give Woolsey the steal on the possession arrow. Sophie Gehring and Lillian Gilbert back in. The starters back on the floor for the Lady Pointers. Well, all except for one. Aiden's out there, number 2. She was not a starter. Cone's the only starter not out there. Coach Kinney trying to keep fresh bodies out there. He knows Greenwood's going to run. Smith, top of the key. Izzy comes to Woolsey, right wing. Brooklyn skips it to Piercy, left side. Up top, Trusty. Looked at the high post, not there. It's a 2-3 zone this trip. Smith open for 3 in the right corner, not there. Long rebound. And Aiden got it. Trusty stole it away from her, but a foul is called. Aiden tried to take off with it, and Trusty swapped it from her. She hit the deck. 3rd team foul. Here's Van Buren now. Aiden's got it. Ball's loose. Trusty stole that one away. She's on the run with it. 1-on-1. Scoop shot. Oh, baby. With the left-hand floater from out near the block. That's nasty. 24-10. Schmidt. Down low to nobody. Greenwood's basketball. Woolsey will inbound to Izzy Smith, and she's on the run. Smith now to Trusty. Lady Bulldogs working left to right on your radio dial. Here's Piercy. Back to Trusty, down in the corner, Woolsey left side. She's double teamed down there, finds Trusty. Skipped it to Smith, right wing, thought about a 3. Now she'll bring it out, wait for help. Here's Trusty up top. Back to Smith. Now Sexton, 3 on the way, right corner, off the mark, long rebound. Trusty ran it down, saved it to Woolsey. Down low to Piercy, all alone, she's hammered. Trusty with a rebound. Foul called on number 33. That's Gehring, her first, team 2nd. And Piercy goes to the line where she's 1 out of 2. She's got 7 points, the sophomore, 24-10. 25-10. Nothing but net. Cone will check back in for the Lady Pointers and get Hope Aiden. 1 more for Piercy. Lady Bulldogs on a 20-3 run. 21-3 run. Piercy 3 for 4 from the line now. She's got 9 points. Schmidt with it for Van Buren. Beats the press with her dribble. And ball slapped away. Sexton with a steal. Boy, they're just so active. Brooklyn to Trusty. Comes out of the right corner with a dribble. 15-foot floater not there. Sexton tapped the rebound to Trusty. Her follow good. I'm going to give Sexton a rebound and an assist. I've got to. Double figures for Trusty at 10. It's 28-10. Greenwood. Vi Johnson. Ahead it goes to Gehring. Oh, there's the ball was pretty clean, I thought. Brooklyn slapped it away. It's her 3rd foul. 4th team foul of the period. And Honklow will come back in and get Woolsey in her 3 fouls. Jenna, number 11. Johnson will inbound for Van Buren, left side of the lane down on the baseline. Waited. The ball was tipped back. She got it. Tipped right to her as she came back inbounds. Cone now up top to Johnson. Down in the left corner, that's Odom. Shot up, Honkala blocked it right back to her. Now Johnson's got it. She'll drive around the top of the key, cut off. Finds Cone. Cone will penetrate. Floater, good for Aspen Cone. Greenwood on the run quickly. Out of the net. Up ahead to Piercy. Back to Smith. 3 off the mark. Honkler saves the rebound to Trusty. Right elbow. Splash! Oh, baby. Jenna Honkler. Get in there and play, baby. Rebound and an assist. And 30-12 now. What a performance tonight for these ladies. And then a steal in the backcourt on a lazy pass from Odom. Trusty leaves it for Sexton. Shot blocked out of there. Odom says, no, sir. Not that easy. Greenwood will stay have it, though, as it's blocked out of bounds on the baseline. 30-12. Sexton will inbound right side of the lane. And finally finds Piercy. Kyla into the paint, floater. Good, nice soft touch up off the iron. Double figures for the sophomore. She's got 11. 32-12 Greenwood. Johnson to Cone. Couldn't find it. Piercy with a steal. Stops and pops. That's a charge. And that's the third on Kyla Piercy. You can see it coming a mile away. So that's a 15 foul, but an offensive foul, so no free throws. Here's Peyton Jones up off the bench for Greenwood, a 5'5 junior. 32-12. Greenwood leads, 2:13 to go. Foul start to mount for the Lady Bulldogs here on the road. Cone finds Johnson. She'll cross over into the front court and beat the press. Down in the corner it goes to Gearing. 3 ball, not there. Trusty with the rebound. Anna wants to push. Cone chasing her down the floor. Anna to the right elbow. Anna to the right block. Anna floater. Foul called on 33. We'll look pretty clean from here. That's the second foul on Gearing. Trusty will go to the line for her first trip. Some free throws. Minute 56 left here in the second period. Lady Bulldogs of Greenwood lead 32-12 over Van Buren. First one's on the way for the senior. Splash. Anna Trusty just moving on up the all-time scoring list. Just a phenomenal player. Been so much fun. Hate that she's already a senior. It's amazing. They seem like they've been here forever, and then when it's time to go, it's like, man, they just got here. Trusty got them both to go. 14 for her. Schmidt will bring it across for Van Buren. It's 34-12 Greenwood. A minute 50 left, first half. They try to feed to the high post. Schmidt's got it in the lane. Shot swatted out of there by Trusty. Pate Jones. Ill-advised pass. Trying to push the issue. Stolen away by Odom. And now she's in the front court, and Trusty slaps it out of bounds. It'll stay with Van Buren with a minute 35 left. Coach Reeves telling Pate, go on down the floor with it a little bit. Odom will inbound looking for help. And Cone finally comes over and gets it between the circles. Now she's going to be double teamed. Nope, got around to the left wing with her dribble. Jones came out to help, left the bottom all alone empty. Shot up, forced up, and rebound by Trusty. Odom had nowhere to go, too far into the basket. Just threw it up off the bottom of the rim. Trusty came out with it and finds Smith now top of the key. Greenwood in the half court. Pate Jones 3 on the way. Splash! Oh, baby! Smith with the assist. 37-12. Schmidt's got it now over on the far sideline, and Izzy reaches in. That's her third foul. Free throws coming for Schmidt. She's made a living at the line so far tonight. 2 more here in the double bonus coming up. 1:01 to go. Cameron Schmidt, she's got 5, 6, 7 points. Oh, in and out. Boy, she's missed 3 in a row. Three out of 7 from the line now. 1 more for Schmidt. That one's too hard. 3 out of 8. Trusty with the rebound. And Anna will walk it across. We're under a minute now, first half. 37-12, Greenwood leads. Izzy Smith with 3 fouls. Finds Sexton right wing. Into the key, left it for Pate Jones. 10 foot on the baseline. Come on, Pate. 5 points for Jones. Splash for the junior. Schmidt has it, lost her dribble. Pitches it down to Gilbert, trying to penetrate. Kicked it out to Johnson. Oh, I need to get that to Aspen. She was open for 3, but Johnson goes hard to the basket by Johnson's first points for Van Buren. 39-14. Greenwood quickly on the other end. Out of the net and a charge. Yeah, that's a good call. That's her second foul. 21-7. Or 21.7 left. Greenwood leads 39-14. Second foul on Trusty. Mackenzie Thomas will come in for Greenwood. the last 19 seconds here. Here's Johnson with it. The ball was kicked by Sexton. They tried to go back to Schmidt. Smith out with her 3 fouls. Clements up off the bench. She will get Trusty with her 2 fouls. Trying to save some foul trouble here. Good substitutions by Clay. Inbounds from Schmidt. Got it into Odom. Odom finds Gilbert. Back to Odom. Down low to Schmidt. And Journey Clements gets in there for a foul. That's her first. And guess who goes back to the line? Cameron Schmidt. She's missed 4 in a row. Cam needs to make a free throw. First one's on the way. Got that one to go. In for Van Buren is Brindley Henry. One more, and off the mark, up over the backs. Odom, no call. Jones gets the rebound. Pate had it stolen away, no call there. She was cross-checked. Shot up, no good at the buzzer. And we've played a half of basketball. 15. Greenwood leads by 24 points here at halftime. Lady Bulldogs a slow start here on the road. They trailed 5-7 early on. And then a 15-0 run really put this thing on ice. We saw the same thing against Russellville Friday night. They trailed 20-18 and then went on a 17-0 run, if I recall, maybe something like that, and put that game away. So 39-15 is your score here at halftime. Lady Bulldogs in command here on the road. 13 for Trusty. In the first half, Woolsey had a 3-ball. Honkala with a big basket at the buzzer beater at the end of the first period. Also a nice rebound and assist on a long rebound in the corner that Honkala ran down and saved it into Trusty at the elbow. She got the basket, so a couple of boards, a block, and an assist for Honkala. Peyton Jones off the bench, nice job, but buries a 3, hits a nice mid-range jumper from the left baseline. She's got 5 points and a rebound. Sexton with 4 points, and Kyla Piercy with 11 points in the half for Greenwood. Foul trouble for Piercy, 3. Smith, 3. Brooklyn Woolsey, 3. Trusty, 2. Van Buren, Schmidt's got 4. Aiden's got 3. Aspen Cohn's has a basket. And Vi Johnson with a basket as well. 15. And then, wait a minute, Schmidt's got 4 free throws. So 8 points for her altogether. 39-15. That's halftime here at Claire Bates Arena. Well, tonight's game is being sponsored in part by Gopher Boat Center, Arkansas Peppers, Webb Energy, Lassiter Eye Center, Big Physical Therapy, Go Jim's Pond, and Myers Mower. Let's take a timeout and grab us some water. Get ready for this second half here. Some exciting action. Boys game coming up later on is going to be nice too. Y'all don't want to miss it. 39-15, Greenwood leads Van Buren in the ladies game, number 1 here in Van Buren. We're live on Sports Center, the Greenwood Sports Center on YouTube, and the Sports Hog 103.5. The Greenwood School District is currently accepting applications from students interested in participating in the School Choice Program. The School Choice Act 560 of 2015, authorized by the Arkansas General Assembly, empowers parents to seek admission for their children in participating schools other than the residential district. For upcoming the 24-25 school year, the Greenwood District has agreed to accept eligible students from other districts through the School Choice Program. You can pick up an application form at the Greenwood Administration Office located at 420 North Main Street in Greenwood. To be deemed eligible for the approaching school year, your application must be received on or before May 1st of 2024. Applications should be submitted to the non-resident district, which will then notify the resident district of the filed application. Assignments will be determined based on available space, and applicants will receive notification of their acceptance or rejection by July 1st. It's important to note that students residing out of state or currently expelled from school due to a drug or weapon violation are not eligible for participation. We welcome you back to Claire Bates Gymnasium. I guess they probably call it Arena now, Claire Bates Arena. Tim Terry with you, glad to have you aboard here on the Sports Hog 103.5. We're live on YouTube at Greenwood Sports Center. Van Buren's basketball, let's go. Here we are. Ladies of Greenwood leading 39-15. They swapped ends now. The Lady Pointers work left to right on your radio dial. Johnson to Cone, deep three from the left side from Cone. An air ball, and Piercy runs the rebound down, and she's on the run the other direction. Kyla across the timeline with her dribble. Into the paint, dumped it off for Sexton, right wing. Up top, Smith. Now Sexton, or Woolsey rather, they reverse it to Trusty. And up off the window, yeah, no problem. Trusty with her 15th point. And it's 41-15. Van Buren works it down to Schmidt on the right block up off the window. Good for the 6-foot sophomore. Schmidt's got 10 points now. She's in double figures. Here's Woolsey up top to Piercy in the lane. Smith, long three from the right side, not there. Johnson with a rebound for Van Buren, ahead to Cone. Aspen pushes to the front court. Finds Odom. She'll come in from the left wing. Tried to feed down low. Piercy slapped it away. The sophomore in there working on the other sophomore. Those two are going to be battling the next few years. 41-17, Greenwood leads. Trailed 7-5 early on. Dropped the hammer there. Middle of the end of the first, start of the second. Long inbounds pass was tipped away by Trusty. Piercy comes away with it. And now Piercy's got it into the paint. Kicked it out to Trusty, top of the key. Anna puts it on the deck. Finds Sexton around from the left wing to Smith. Woolsey down to Sexton in the right corner. Nobody home. Back out to Brooklyn. 16 on the shot clock. Feed down low to Sexton. Left block, turnaround jumper. Good. Piercy with the assist. Carly Sexton's got 6 points. 43-17. Clay up. Agging the girls on, cheering them on, saying keep working hard, and there you go, a turnover. They tried to throw it over the top of the press. Too high into the scorer's table. Here's Smith with it for Greenwood, right wing. Back up to Smith. Right elbow is Piercy, back out to Smith. Trusty now left side. Looked inside, put it on the deck, found Piercy in the left corner, three on the way. Splash! Oh, baby. 46-17, 6-minute mark. Cone has it for Greenwood, or for Van Buren, dicing through the Lady Bulldogs. Trying to find Johnson, found her by one dribble, nearly traveled, no call. Still waiting to get rid of it. Finds Henry to Schmidt down low. They went through Odom over in the left, or the right corner, then she went to Schmidt. 46-19. Greenwood quickly on the other end. Brooklyn Woolsey up top, BMW. Finds Izzy Smith left side. She'll come up top with it. Give it to Trusty. Now Anna with her dribble looks over the defense. And went to Woolsey and just passed a little offline, and Brooklyn couldn't handle it. Coach Reeves wants a timeout. As we saw Hope Aiden check in there quickly for Van Buren. We'll stay right here. Tonight's game sponsored in part by Bishop Family Dentistry, Ronald Reagan Realty, Mossy Oak Properties, Freedom Roofing, Farmers Bank. Our senior spotlight tonight is the BMW. Brooklyn Michelle Woolsey. Senior, she plays basketball, math, her favorite subject. Going to Henderson State to play basketball. Back-to-back state championship member, all conference. Jennifer and James Woolsey, her parents. You'll never get the tree unless you stay and water the ground, her favorite saying. Sadie Robertson Huff. Jenny Allen's her favorite author, and Chris Renzema is her favorite artist. Brooklyn Woolsey, senior spotlight, brought to you by Ronald Reagan Realty. 46-19, Greenwood has it. Aiden's in the front court with it. Finds Cone now right side. Aspen back to Aiden. Nearly lost the handle of it, and double dribble. Now Brooklyn actually slapped it out of her hand, and she should have got a fresh dribbling, but to no avail. We'll take it. Steal. Or a turnover, rather. Sexton into Smith. Izzy into the front court. Piercy right wing. Kyla to Woolsey up top. Here's Smith. Just left of the circle. Back to Brooklyn right side. Outside the arc. Piercy now on the left side on a skip pass. Izzy up top. They reset in the half court. Down to the corner, Trusty right side. Schmidt not giving her room. Trusty just stops and pops. Not there. Long rebound. Piercy found it. She will flip it out to Woolsey. 3 ball from the left wing. Splash! Woolsey with the 3. And we got a timeout on the floor. 49-19. Lady Bulldogs up 30 with 4:31 to play in the third quarter. A 30-second timeout. Piercy with 14 now. Trusty with 15. Woolsey's second 3 there. She's got 6. A couple of 3 balls. Jones came in. Payton did a nice job off the bench. 5 quick points. And Sexton with 6 points. Van Buren gamey for a moment in the first quarter, but Lady Bulldogs too hard to handle. And I'm talking about on a mission since that loss at Mountain Home a few Fridays ago. They've outscored their opponents something like 81-39 in that span. Just immaculate. Here's Van Buren now. Aiden's got into the front court, into the right key. Lost the handle. Smith with a steal. Flips it ahead to Trusty. Anna in the front court. Waits for her teammates. Now sets up in the half court. With her dribble, leaves it for Smith up top. Izzy looks over this man-to-man defense. With her dribble, gives it to Woolsey. They swap spots. Now Brooklyn's up top. Back to Smith. Left side after a cut through. She'll dribble through the zone to Brooklyn now. Right wing up top. Sexton all alone for 3. Splash! Oh, baby. Woolsey with the assist. And Van Buren quickly on the other end. Cone finds a loose ball. She got cross-checked by Piercy. Slap across the face. That was an old Ric Flair chop to the belt, to the chest there. Honkler will come in and get Piercy. 52-19. That's Lillian Gilbert inbounding for Van Buren down on the baseline, right side of the lane. Waiting. Finds Schmidt finally. Shot up, won't go. Rebound, offensive board. And that was 33. Sophie Gearing, her first basket. She comes up yimping a bit. She's got a brace on that right knee, and it seems like she's favoring it a bit. A grimace on her face. I hope she's all right. Their coach Kenny's going to get her out. Woolsey with it. Sexton back to Trusty, right corner. Anna dribble through the legs. Still with her dribble, right wing. Going to take Schmidt baseline. Floater, and it would not go. Honkla battles for the board. Saved it in bounds, but Van Buren's got it. And then a foul in the backcourt. Nope, knocked out of bounds off of Van Buren. He'll stay with Greenwood. Yeah, dadgummit. Sophie Gearing's in pain coming to the sidelines. Trusty got the inbound from Sexton in the right corner. 3 ball wouldn't go. Schmidt with the board. And now but Brooklyn picked her pocket. Woolsey turns around the other way, 1-on-1. Got to be a foul. Yeah, got to be a block. I mean, she was sliding with her as Brooklyn was trying to advance. That's the first foul on Gilbert. Oh, First of the third quarter. Greenwood will inbound down on the baseline. Sexton will trigger left side of the lane. Got it into Trusty. Back to Sexton in the corner. Back to Trusty on the wing, left side. Dribbles in. Floater not there. Too hard. And a rebound is Schmidt, and that call on Brooklyn Woolsey. Good call. It's her fourth. 6 points for Woolsey. Her fourth foul. 2:53 to go. Third period. 52-21 Greenwood in command. Piper Pitts off with the shooting shirt for Greenwood. Next buzzer. Aiden's got it out to Cone. Oh, and Cone had it bounce off her leg. Just got it at the midcourt stripe. Back to Aiden. She'll drive around the defense, dump it down low off the window. Good for 22, A.J. McDonald. Her first basket is 52-23. Greenwood, though, in a hurry. Long pass down court to Woolsey. She'll find Trusty. Floater in the lane, not there. Rebound Schmidt. Here comes Van Buren the other direction. Across the timeline. Schmidt left it for Cone. Open at the top of the key. She's going to let that fly. Three not there. Woolsey got the rebound for Greenwood. Brooklyn through traffic. On the run. Into the front court. She'll hold up with 2:08 to go and leave it for Izzy Smith. She'll center it up. Greenwood sets up in the half court. Coach Reeves directs traffic from the sideline down to my left. 2-minute mark. 52-23. Greenwood leads. Brooklyn Woolsey. Got Trusty on a cut. Ah, nice pass up off the pick. In for the layup. Fourth assist for Woolsey. And Trusty's got 16. Here's Schmidt, top of the key. Down in the corner, Gilbert's three on the way, right side, too long. Woolsey high for the rebound for Greenwood. Brooklyn filling up the stat sheet here for me. Now Sexton from the left wing. Dumped it to Honkler, left elbow. Back to Sexton, up top Smith. All alone for three, Izzy. Wouldn't go, but she can't find the range here. Rebound cleared out by Cameron Schmidt. Here comes Aspen Cone across the timeline, left to right. To the corner, Gilbert. Aiden's got it now. She'll leave it for Cone. Picked her dribble up, tried to feed down low, got it in there, up off just dipping in over the front irons. A.J. McDonald, she's got four. 54-25, Smith to Woolsey. Three ball, right wing. Splash! Oh, baby. Third for Woolsey. Second assist for Smith. It's 57-25. Gilbert now right wing to Cone. She'll try to drive in. Dumped it down low to McDonald. Cut off on the block. Has to kick it out, but no, Trusty's waiting on her. Sexton on the run, and it couldn't see her. They'll hold for the last shot, maybe. Ahead to Smith. Izzy drives into the key. And with 30 seconds left, about a 6-second difference on the shot clock. Izzy still with her dribble out on the floor, gives it to Trusty. Anna will back it out, back to Smith. 15 on the shot clock. Here's Brooklyn right wing. Woolsey looks inside. Up top, Honkala. Down to Smith. Down low to Sexton. The pass too high. Stolen away. Here's Cone with it with 10 seconds. No shot clock. A chance for the last shot of the quarter. Trusty nearly picked her pocket in the backcourt. Across the timeline for Cone. To Gilbert now. She'll force a deep three. And it's off the mark. We've played three stanzas here, and the Lady Bulldogs are flexing muscle again here in the 5A West, as we will be in the mercy rule when we come back. 57-25, Lady Bulldogs lead here at Claire Bates Arena. We'll take a timeout. It's Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hall, 103.5. Welcome you back to Claire Bates Arena. Tim Terry with you. Glad to have you aboard here. Tuesday night 5A West action. Greenwood Lady Bulldogs, Van Buren Lady Pointers. It's been all Greenwood pretty much from the outset. A little struggle early on for about 5 minutes of the game, but Lady Bulldogs have pulled away here quickly and steadily. Smith has it, now Trusty. It's a 2-3 zone this time for Van Buren. Izzy has it, back to Anna, right or left wing. Pump fake, found space, steps in, shot wouldn't go. Thought she was fouled, no call. Gilbert with the board for Van Buren, she wants to push. Finds Eden. She'll drive in, 15-footer, won't go. Long rebound, out of bounds. I'll give Woolsey the board. She could have grabbed it, but just let it go. Clock running in the Mercy rule. Greenwood up 32 points. Here's Izzy Smith across the timeline, right to left. Greenwood in the road navies. Van Buren in home white. Smith has it now. Back to Trusty, right elbow. Back to Smith. Here's Brooklyn. 3-ball, left wing. Off the mark. Gotten dialed in there. McDonald with it. And we've got a jump ball as Trusty got in there, and it'll be Van Buren's arrow. 57-25, fourth period here. Boys game should be a dandy. Bulldogs, a little bit of upstart. Greenwood boys team. A nice upset of Russellville Friday night. Van Buren, one of the conference leaders up at the top. Should be a good game. We'll see if Greenwood can pull off an upset here on the road. Would be a big one. Vi Johnson will drive into the lane all the way to the basket. Missed the layup, though. Then shot up, and Brooklyn's going to foul out. Yep, it's on Woolsey. That's her fifth. She'll foul out with 9 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rebounds. 4 assists. A good night for the BMW, our senior spotlight here in the girls' game. Brooklyn Michelle Woolsey. 9 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Johnson's first free throw is up and in for the Lady Pointers. 3 points now for her. She'll have 1 more. Vi is a 5'5 senior. It's on the way and good. 4 points now for her. It's 57-27 Greenwood, and Smith will bring it down. Honkala back in for Woolsey after she fouled out. Trusty left it for Sexton. Now to Smith, right wing. Up top, Piercy. Kyla, a few dribbles, looking for a gap. Dribbled it off Johnson's foot. Got it back. Finds Honkala. 8-footer. Too hard. Piercy went for the rebound and tried to save it in. Jenna just tough on the range there from the left baseline. Nice little buzzer beater to end the first quarter, though, for Honkala. 5:12 to go. Eden with it. Down low it goes to McDonald. Up top, Johnson's 3-ball from straight on, not there. Rebound on the deck and out of bounds. It'll be Greenwood's basketball. 4:54 clock running here in the fourth period. 30-point lead is the Mercy rule in basketball. Smith across the timeline to Trusty. Back up top to Izzy. It's Piercy back to Smith to Trusty, left wing. Puts it on the deck, drives in. Little 6-foot floater, not there. Rebound cleared out of there by Odom. And now she'll push it. Trusty chasing. Odom looking over her shoulder. Down to Gilbert, right corner. Back out to Odom. Now Johnson into the key to Gilbert, right wing. She'll try to penetrate back to Johnson. One more pass to Eden. Foot on the line. It's a long 2. Long 2. Good call from Tommy Kraft over there. Quickly Greenwood out of the net. Down the floor. Piercy shot wouldn't go. Rebound kicked around. Trusty tipped it to Piercy. Baseline jumper not there. And Odom out of there with a rebound for Van Buren. Trusty trying to get it still in the backcourt. Feed down low. Greenwood sleeping on defense behind the. And that's A.J. McDonald having a nice second half. 6 points for her. Coach Reeves with the timeout. 57-31. 3:41 to go, and it's a full timeout. We're going to stay right here. Let's see. We are at Van Buren tonight. Homecoming Friday night. Harrison Golden Goblins and Lady Goblins make their way to Greenwood. I don't believe there's a JV girls game. As a matter of fact, I'm certain there's not a JV girls game. But homecoming festivities on Friday night. Anna Trusty is our homecoming queen. So it should be a fun night. Friday night, Harrison in town. Lady Bulldogs looking to be 8-1. Mountain Home is, do we know where Mountain Home is tonight? I'm trying to think who they've got tonight. I've got Harrison. You're right. That's exactly right. So the battle of the royal blue and gold up there in North Arkansas. 57-31, Greenwood leads. It's Greenwood's basketball. They'll work, and Sexton will inbound down to the bottom to my left. Trusty's got it. To Sexton in the corner. Back to Anna. High post Piercy. Back out to Smith. Izzy gives to Trusty up top. Here's Piercy, right wing. Good ball movement. Skip to Smith. Down low to Jenna. Skipped it to Trusty. 15 on the shot clock. Trusty, right wing. Over to Smith, left side. She'll drive in the paint, dump it to Honkla. Jenna shot on the way, not there. Sexton, offensive rebound, back up and in. Oh, baby, Carly Sexton. Almost like a set piece for Jenna, trying to get her to work on that shot a little bit, get her some action. I like it. Here's Schmidt into the lane, trying to dribble too much. Loose ball, Smith out of there with it. Izzy wants to run. Ahead it goes to Trusty. Floater won't go. Honkla, offensive rebound, turn around, follow, won't go. Cleared out of there by Van Buren. And here's Aspen Cone across the timeline with her dribble down on the corner right side to Johnson. 2:43 to go, and she stepped on the sideline before the foul. Substitutions coming in for Greenwood. Back in for the Lady Bulldogs. 22 is Pate Jones, the junior. She'll get Trusty. And Izzy Smith will come out. Piper Pitts, first time we've seen the lefty junior in. Mackenzie Thomas back in for Greenwood, a senior. She will get Carly Sexton. Who's going to inbound for Greenwood is the question. Pate Jones will. She'll step out. And Piercy will come help. Mountain Home girls are beating Harrison 55-30 right now. So Mountain Home Greenwood going to stay tied atop the conference at 8-1 after tonight's games. Substitutions in for Van Buren. Looks like Henry's back in, along with 34, Brianna Martinez. We haven't seen her tonight. She's a 5'8 sophomore. Jones to Piercy up top. Back to Jones. Thought about a three. She'll penetrate. 10-foot floater, not there. Odom with a board for Van Buren. This girl's pretty good. I like the Odom's game. She's a junior. Last year's a sophomore. She impressed me a bit. Deep three coming from Odom. And you're welcome. Thank you. That's make the announcer guy look good, even if he's for the other team. Well done, JC. 59-34. Piper Pitts finds Jones. Skip it to Piercy right side. Kyla will set up, square up against this zone defense. Finds Jones. Pate, high post is Thomas. Nobody home, out to Piercy. Pitts down to Honkala, soft spot. Good ball movement to the right elbow. Piercy thought she was fouled. Martinez with a rebound on the missed shot. Odom ahead to Jaden Warden, who checked in. 14, she snuck in there on me. Tried to feed down low. Thomas slapped it away. Pate Jones out with it. And here comes Greenwood. Jones down the middle of the floor. Finds Piercy left side. And Kyla holds up. And they're going to burn some clock with 48 seconds. Piper Pitts to Piercy. Down to Honkala. Left baseline into Thomas. Turn around. Would not go. And a whistle blows. We're going to get a substitution here. At 24, Gilbert will come back in and get Aspen Cone. 59-34. Greenwood's going to win this ball game and move to 19-4. The Lady Bulldogs back-to-back champs in the quest for a three-peat. Henry down to Odom. Ball slapped away by Piercy, out of bounds. They were looking for Warden in the corner. Nobody home. Gilbert will inbound down on the baseline in the coffin corner right side. Into Warden. Piercy stole it right back. She was trying to go back to the inbounder, and Piercy got the steal. As the clock winds out and it strikes midnight, and the Lady Bulldogs shine once again here in conference play as we run through the second half of the round robin. 59-34. The Lady Bulldogs now 19-4 overall, 8-1 in conference play. The Lady Pointers fall to 16-9 and 4-5 in conference play. Let's see, 17 points for Trusty for the Lady Bulldogs, 9 for Woolsey. She fouled out. A basket for Jenna Honkala. Pate Jones with 5 points. 13 for Carly Sexton. I beg your pardon, 11 for Carly Sexton. And Piercy with 14 as well. So Greenwood with 3 players in double figures. Just a stat-packed night. Woolsey fouled out with 7 rebounds and 4 assists as well. Whew. Boys game coming up. Let's see if Greenwood can get off the schneid here. They need to get one of these top 3 opponents. Just upset Russellville last Friday. Can we build on the momentum? We've won 2 of our last 4. Let's see if the Bulldogs can come on the road here. This would be a huge get if they can against the Van Buren Pointers. 57-32, Mountain Home Lady Bombers beat Harrison. So Greenwood, Mountain Home stay atop these standings on the girls' side at 8-1 in the 5A West. All right, we will take a break. It looks like it's they're having some kind of ceremony here at the midcourt stripe. So maybe delay the tip just a bit here of the boys' game. So Greenwood and Van Buren coming up shortly. We will take a break here between games, and I will get you ready for the nightcap. Should be a dandy.